Women who were once incarcerated have to deal with many things. They live at an intersection of sexism, classism, and discrimination. Many of these women face homelessness, addiction, and mental health concerns. Although there are many programs aimed at helping all people who are formerly incarcerated, men make up the majority of incarcerated people. Around 93% of prisoners are men. Because of this, women tend to get less opportunities to receive help because of the overwhelming number of people that these organizations are trying to aid. Crossroads for Women is dedicated to opening doors for these 7% of women. Crossroads for Women is a nonprofit organization dedicated to finding housing, supplying group and individual therapy, providing classes to help women get their GEDs, and helping women regain custody of their kids once they are stable. Working for this organization has been life-changing. Most of the work I participate in feels like tedious but necessary work. I handle sorting clothing and home goods donations, sorting and scanning documents, running small errands, and occasionally I will work a holiday event like the Christmas coat drive and the Halloween funhouse, or a fundraiser like our recent Alice in Wonderland themed tea party and live auction. Even though it sometimes feels like I'm not doing much, in reality, the work I do helps the women who are struggling by taking tedious tasks off of the plates of staff who are busy planning events for the women and their families, fundraising for the organization, setting up group and individual therapies, and finding housing for people who need it. Some of these people I was lucky enough to have as mentors. Stephanie, Robbie, Elise, Holly, Mel, and Emily were all people who I had the privilege to learn from throughout my time at Crossroads. They gave me hands-on experience in professional collaborative environments. Additionally, by watching and listening to them, I was able to observe how they interacted with people from different walks of life, and I believe it has made me a better communicator. And because of their warm and open working environment and their more than understanding and compassionate attitude towards the staff and their volunteers, I have been able to learn and grow in so many ways. This organization has taught me about the inequities that incarcerated women face in both the prison system and post-incarceration. I've learned about addiction and the challenges women face in rehab centers. I've become aware of some of the ins and outs of nonprofit work and its importance to many communities. I also learned about the importance of each and every person that works in a small nonprofit. Sadly, many of my coworkers are responsible for not just their work at Crossroads, but for a second or third job, or school as well. Because of this, I became aware of how much just taking some monotonous tasks off of their plate can affect their day, not just in terms of results of productivity, but mentally by having one less thing on their plate. I feel like I can relate to this struggle in a small way, having to juggle responsibilities in my life. For example, alongside my volunteer work and work for high school, I am also taking CNM classes. So far, I have completed a college algebra class, and I am currently taking a general biology lecture lab. I decided to take these classes to allow me to get a small head start on my way to obtaining a degree in biomedical engineering. To my surprise, I was able to form a deeper connection with my project through my general biology class. Learning about how the human body systems all work to break down compounds and how many of these compounds form and function, I gained a deeper scientific understanding of the things that many drugs do in our bodies chemically. I feel like taking this class inadvertently changed my perspective on the people I work with in a very positive way, as it helped me understand at least a piece of what they were fighting against. When I started working at Crossroads, I wasn't prepared for many things that these women would go through. Because I signed an NDA, I'm not able to go into specifics, but the trauma I learned about is something that will always stick with me. It has forced me to change my thinking in many ways. I started with little to no knowledge and understanding of the complexities of post-incarceration. This experience has shaped my future by making me want to spend more time and effort helping underprivileged communities. My name is Nicholas Volpato, and through this whole experience, I grew as an advocate, a worker, and as a person.
My name is Christina Marufo, and I'm at Maya's Place.
And how long ago?
Okay, Ellen Trivio, and I'm at Maya's Place.
Okay, so my name is Stormy Torres, and I am at Maya's Place.
It's taught me to have a different look at life and to be able to open the doors that I've been scared to open. So
Would you say that being here is kind of like a second chance, or?
Oh, absolutely. It's been definitely a second chance at life.
Yeah.
I've learned that it's okay to be okay. You know, Maya's being here is a blessing because they understand.
Personally, it means a second chance at life, a second chance at being able to be out, because if it wasn't for Maya's, I would still be sitting in jail.